Abundance in ecosystem. Rich contents meet all your needs. Skyworth, AI TV.
This is the welcome screen that the customer will get when they first turn on their Skyworth TV. This is to set up the Android portion of the TV itself. So we're going to go ahead and select English Canada, as well as the network or the Wi-Fi on how to connect. This is the screen that the customer will see, and it'll have the option of Wi-Fi networks available. We went ahead and connected already to ours in order to save time. So go ahead and connect. The customer would obviously enter their password. And from here, we'll sign in to the Google account. The customer will have an option to sign in via their computer, phone, or the remote. We recommend that they use the computer or the phone, as it's a lot faster than typing on a remote. And this is the Google's terms of service, as well as access to location settings. And this is to send diagnostic data to Google in the background so they can improve Android. The customer can either elect to select yes or no for this. And once that's all said and done, we're going to go ahead and choose a name for the TV. For this one, we'll choose Android TV. The customer can also elect to type in a custom name if they like at the bottom of the list. From here, we're going to select the country that we're in. We're going to do America, as that's where we're at. From here, this is just a notice of what could happen and other things that could potentially go wrong with the TV if you're not using the correct software or other things of that nature. So we're going to go ahead and press agree on that. And this is a tuner mode. The customer can elect to either tune with over-the-air antenna or cable if they have that. We're going to go ahead and the customer would press scan. Right now we don't have anything connected, so we're going to press skip scan. And once the customer is complete with scanning, I'll go ahead and go through a very quick guide that Google has made. And this is just going over what the features that Android TV has, and as well as the Google Assistant. And it shows that Chromecast is built into this TV. And that's pretty much it. They have set up the Android TV from then on. Pretty simple, only takes about a couple of minutes, and it should be relatively easy to go through. And that's it. We're going to show you how to help the customer navigate to check and see if there's any software updates for their TV. So in order to do that, the customer would have to go into settings. From there, they will go down to about, and then system update. So once that's selected, it will go ahead and say your system is up to date, or there will be a new update. The customer can also choose to manually check for an update. So we'll go ahead and press OK on check for update. And then from there, if you give it a few seconds, I'll go ahead and refresh it. And now you can see that there aren't any updates at this time, as the system is up to date. So that would be how you check your update. Another thing is the customer, we may need to know what version they're running in order to manually push an update from our end to the customer. So for them to do that, they would have to go into settings, about, and that will show the version of what Android they're running. As you can see right now, we're on 8.0. Now we're going to go through on how to set up the Bluetooth connection for the customer's TV. If the customer says that their microphone button isn't working or it's not picking up their voice, this is what they would have to do. The customer would have to go into settings. Then they would go down the settings and navigate to add accessory. Now it's going to say searching for accessory. What the customer has to do on the remote is press the home and left arrow button together for about 3 seconds, and then a green LED will appear. That green LED is putting the remote in pairing mode, and we'll give it a few seconds for it to search. As you can see, it says TV BLE remote at the top. I'm going to press OK, and it's going to say pairing. And then once it's paired, it will say paired, and that's it. The customer can then press the home page and then press the microphone button at top. What's the weather today? So you can see it shows the weather. It also gives them prompts of what they can do. So that would be how to connect the Bluetooth remote to the TV if it is not connected already. There may be times when there is an update out for issues, but the customer has not received the update. So in order for us to get that information and the update to the customer, we're gonna have to manually push an update to them from our back end. So in order to do that, we need a few bits of information. So the information we're gonna need is the Android serial number and the serial number of the TV itself. The Android serial number will be located in Settings, About, and we'll go to Status. And then from there you can see serial number. That would be the Android serial number of that device. And along with that, we will need the serial number on the back of the TV. There should be a sticker with the UPC code underneath that would be the serial number. This one we're going to show you how to select the Wi-Fi or change the Wi-Fi. So from here you would go into Settings, then Network, and then the customer needs to make sure that Wireless Local Area Network, or WLAN, is switched off. It may be toggled off. That's why the customer is not able to find the Wi-Fi. So we'll go ahead and turn that on. And then from here, it will go ahead and show the available networks. You can see that we're already connected to ours. It should automatically connect. If the customer hasn't chosen one, then they would have to go ahead and enter the password for the Wi-Fi that they would like to use.
Abundance in ecosystem. Rich contents meet all your needs. Skyworth AI TV.